Ever wondered why a butterfly's wings can cause a hurricane? Or how we feel the pain when a loved one is hurt, even if they're miles away? We've all heard these expressions and wondered about the profound connectivity they suggest. Welcome to the exploration of a cosmic principle that binds us all, an invisible thread that weaves through every atom, every star, and every heartbeat. This is not just a poetic sentiment but a fundamental law of the universe. It's the idea that nothing exists in isolation. Each breath you take, every thought you harbor, every action you undertake is a ripple in the cosmic pond, touching everything else. From the tiniest microbe to the vast expanse of galaxies, from the emotions we experience to the distant twinkle of a star, everything is interconnected. This unseen connection, this mystical thread that binds us all together, is what we call the Law of Divine Oneness. So what exactly is the Law of Divine Oneness, and how does it affect us? Let's start by decoding this profound concept. The Law of Divine Oneness is a spiritual principle suggesting that everything in the universe, seen and unseen, is interconnected. It's like an invisible thread linking us all together, weaving a tapestry of existence that is far more complex and beautiful than we can comprehend. This law is rooted in various spiritual traditions and philosophies. It's found in the ancient wisdom of Hinduism's Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, meaning the world is one family. We see it in Buddhism's teachings of interbeing, which emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things. In Western philosophy, it echoes in the writings of the Stoics who believe that we are all integral parts of a greater whole. So, what does it mean for us? Well, it implies that every thought we have, every action we take, every event that occurs, doesn't exist in isolation. They reverberate across the universe, influencing and being influenced by the intricate web of existence. It's like throwing a pebble into a pond. The ripple it creates doesn't just affect the water immediately around it, it extends outwards, influencing the entire pond. That's the power of our thoughts, actions, and events. Imagine if we truly grasped this concept. How differently would we act? How much more kindness and understanding would we extend to others, knowing that our actions echo throughout the universe, affecting not just us, but everyone and everything around us. In essence, we are all one. Every thought, action, and event resonates within this universal web of connection. This isn't just a mystical concept or philosophical musing, it's a powerful truth that can transform our understanding of ourselves, our relationships, and our place within the universe. It's the recognition that we are not isolated beings, but rather integral threads in the universal tapestry of existence. Now you may ask, why does this matter? Why should I care about this law? Well, let's consider a few things. The Law of Divine Oneness is not just an abstract concept, it's a fundamental principle that governs our existence and the universe as a whole. It's like the invisible thread weaving through the fabric of our lives, connecting us to each other and to every single thing in existence. Imagine a pebble dropped into a still pond. The pebble itself seems insignificant, but the ripples it creates are far-reaching, touching every corner of the pond. Similarly, each of our thoughts, actions, and experiences create ripples in the universal pond. They may seem insignificant in isolation, but collectively, they shape the world we live in. Let's take a simple example. When we interact with others from a place of compassion and empathy, recognizing their divine essence, we create positive ripples. These ripples can inspire kindness and understanding in others, eventually fostering a more harmonious society. On the other hand, if we engage with others from a place of conflict or separation, we create negative ripples, leading to discord and misunderstanding. Now consider our relationship with our environment. When we understand that we are one with nature, we naturally strive to protect and nourish it. We realize that harming the environment is, in essence, harming ourselves. This perspective can lead us to make more sustainable and conscious choices, benefiting both our planet and future generations. Similarly, when faced with life's challenges, recognizing our divine interconnectedness can shift our perspective. Instead of feeling isolated or overwhelmed, we can understand that these experiences are part of a larger, interconnected tapestry. This shift in perspective can foster resilience, acceptance, and a deeper sense of peace. In essence, the Law of Divine Oneness is a call to awareness. It's a reminder that we are not isolated beings, but integral parts of a grand cosmic dance. Understanding the Law of Divine Oneness can shift our perspective from isolation to unity, from conflict to harmony. But how do we live this law? How do we incorporate divine oneness into our daily lives? These are the questions many of us grapple with as we seek to align ourselves with the principle of universal interconnectedness. The path to living the law of divine oneness is a journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. It's not about perfection, but about progress. It's about nurturing a mindset of unity and compassion, and about understanding that our actions, no matter how small, ripple out into the universe. One practical way to embody divine oneness is through mindfulness practices. Mindfulness is the act of being fully present, aware of where we are and what we're doing, without getting overly reactive or overwhelmed by our surroundings. When we practice mindfulness, we tune into the here and now, recognizing our oneness with the present moment and with everything that exists within it. This state of awareness allows us to see the interconnectedness of all things and to appreciate the beauty and the unity of life. Compassion and empathy are also vital aspects of living the law of divine oneness. When we approach others with a compassionate heart, we acknowledge our shared human experience, our shared joys and sorrows, our shared dreams and fears. We realize that we are not separate but are part of a larger, interconnected whole. By extending empathy towards others, we not only foster stronger relationships but also contribute to the collective energy of unity and love. Meditation can be another powerful tool to connect with the sense of oneness. Through quieting our minds and focusing our attention inward, we can tap into our innate connection with the universe. There are many meditation techniques available, but one simple practice is to focus on your breath, visualizing it as a thread of energy that links you to the cosmos. You may also find it helpful to use affirmations during your meditation such as, "I am one with the universe," or "I am connected to all that is." Living the law of divine oneness also means recognizing the sacredness in all forms of life, respecting the environment, and understanding that we are stewards of this beautiful planet. Every choice we make, every action we take, has an impact. When we choose to live sustainably, to protect nature, to treat all creatures with kindness, we are honoring our oneness with the earth and with all its inhabitants. So let's begin this journey today. Let's practice mindfulness, cultivate compassion, meditate, honor the environment, and make choices that reflect our understanding of divine oneness. Remember, it's not about grand gestures, but about small, consistent efforts. It's about making oneness a way of life. Remember, every small step towards unity, every act of kindness, every moment of mindfulness, strengthens our connection with the universal web. We are all part of this magnificent tapestry of existence, and each one of us has a role to play in weaving a world of unity, harmony, and love. So we've journeyed together through the understanding of the law of divine oneness. We've explored its significance, its impact, and how to live it. But what's next? As we chart our course forward, let's take a moment to reflect on the seeds of wisdom we've planted today. We've learned that the law of divine oneness is a universal principle, a spiritual thread that weaves together the fabric of our existence. It's a reminder that we are not isolated beings, but interconnected parts of a grand cosmic tapestry. This law teaches us that every thought, every action, every heartbeat sends out ripples into the universe. And these ripples, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, have the power to shape our reality. Because in the grand scheme of things, there is no other. There is only us, a collective consciousness experiencing itself in myriad forms. We've also discovered how understanding this law can transform our interactions with others and our approach to life's challenges. When we view others not as separate, but as reflections of ourselves, we naturally cultivate empathy, kindness, and compassion. We begin to see the world through a lens of unity rather than division, and this shift in perspective can be profoundly healing. As we move forward, let's strive to embody the principles of divine oneness in our daily lives. Let's foster mindfulness, taking a moment each day to acknowledge our interconnectedness with all that is. Let's cultivate compassion and empathy, recognizing that the joys and struggles of others are, in fact, our own. Let's practice gratitude for the intricate web of life that sustains us, and let's strive to make choices that honor this sacred interconnectedness. So what's next? The journey of understanding and living the law of divine oneness is a lifelong one. It's a path of continual growth, learning, and expansion. But it's also a path of deep fulfillment and inner peace, for it brings us closer to our true nature, our divine essence. As we step forward, let's remember that we are not separate entities but parts of a divine whole. Every thought, every action matters because we are all in essence one. Before we conclude, let's take a moment to acknowledge the role we each play in this cosmic dance of life. Yes, you watching this video are not just a spectator. You are an active participant, a vital thread in this intricate web of existence. Your thoughts, your actions, your very being is a testament to the power of the Law of Divine Oneness. As we continue to explore these profound truths, remember that your journey is our journey. We're in this together. So, if you feel inspired by what you've learned today, if you feel a spark of recognition, a call to deeper understanding, then let's keep the conversation going. Click the subscribe button below, and let's continue this journey together. Remember, you are a vital part of this incredible interconnected web of life. Embrace your role, honor your connection, and let's weave a tapestry of unity, compassion, and understanding together. Because we are all, in essence, one.